Hello everyone, and welcome to a series that I played 2 years ago. That is actually the most popular video on the channel. It's Doki Doki Literature Club. Did you miss this game? Cause I sure did. So, I decided for the 5-year anniversary of the channel, and yes, it's been 5 years, I'm shocked too. I decided to go back and play Doki Doki Literature Club and do Natsuki's route, because why not? And I also thought I'll probably be better at doing the voices. I have a better quality microphone, because oh my god, I was looking back at the frickin' video with Yuri and the chocolate, and I was like, oh my god, and then I was looking at the way I used to do the voices, and I'm like, ugh. Like, I don't think I've improved immensely, but at least I've improved a little bit. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we're gonna jump right into this. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh my god, I miss this game so much! That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. I didn't really differentiate their voices all that much in the previous Let's Play. So I'm gonna try to give their voices more unique characteristics, but it'll probably sound the same in the end, so. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but it's only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I'm so saucy. Yeah, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mist. Oh man, we're really back, huh? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Whoa, so rude. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want. I'm still messing up lines. I can't. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mist, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year! Did I? I just realized Sayori's voice is totally the voice I give my Yuri in Steins Gate. Oh well, I guess they have similar personalities, so. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So rude! Oh my god, I don't even remember the NPC being this rude to Sayori. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me while I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Wow, Sayori's more rude than I thought too. I mean, it comes from a place of worry. I don't blame her. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. That's valid. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I mean, you have every choice. You can start with any club you want. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Oh man, the NPC's so mean! I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Definitely my Mayuri voice for Sayori. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you— oh wait, that's me! I'm gonna do this again too! I told you, don't call me a new member! I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I wonder if my Yuri voice has changed. I don't know. It's less deep, I think. From looking back at the old recordings. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I feel like Natsuki's voice is the exact same. Ah, Mist. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear. Oh, you could just ignore her when she gets moody. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. I love Yuri. I still love Yuri. Well, it's nice to meet both of you for the second time. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Mist. That's creepy given the previous knowledge of Doki Doki Literature Club. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, a total babe. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Mist. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monika and I follow. Or then Monika, I follow. Blah, 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 whatever. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. It's poisoned! I die! The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I mean, otherwise she wouldn't be looking at you like that, right? This is really good. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know. You dummy. Wait, what? But not for, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Maka raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me, and then I die! So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Maka that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed to be really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Yeah, As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Maka, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Maka really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! You knew it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Maka must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Mist, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror! Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Yet? Question mark? That I said that as a statement when it was a question. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Maka. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mist? Maka smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Yeah, don't force me into your club. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I mean, Maka looks the most distraught. Yuri just looks confused. Natsuki looks angry. I mean, Sayuri's sad too. But... I'm sorry. I thought... Mist? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. Also, I never realized the NPC was so freaking... I don't even know. The NPC's a jerk, and the NPC is also like, beautiful girls, like, I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Yay! Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. And I think that is where I should end this episode. So thank you guys so much for joining me back in Doki Doki Literature Club. You can comment, like, subscribe, do what you want. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.